Yeah, we could do something like that. Just something chill. Just kind of bounce around. Like I could go for a drive again. Bounce into backseating Hollow Knight, sure. Could do just get back into basically all the first games. Holy crap, this is taking forever to load. What else did we talk about? Okay, finally, good grief. Now we will pause here. 2 thieves. Gotta relearn the controls here. It's this guy right here. Game over. Security caught me. Time to go home. What's his thoughts? Security spotted me. Run. What a great view, though. Dude has 86 bucks. Now, I have not done a damn thing here. I have not changed prices. I have not... My God, look at the crowd. What is it? I mean, I guess it was this crowded before. I did settings. I did change the number of people who could come in, didn't I? Ghosts. I don't actually remember where that is. Interface? Nice, nice. I've got this in meters, but then I've got the speed in miles per hour. No, that's not the slider. It was a slider, I remember that much. Oh no. Yeah, we just do a commentary stream on an Olympic stuff. Where is that? Right, I'm gonna have to open up here. Planet Coaster. Oh, wait. It was in park management, wasn't it? Get out of there. Guests. No. Ticket prices. Okay, I guess I have to look. I'm looking for how to limit the number of guests in the park. And I forget where that was. It's an option to limit guests in the park management tab. Check the maximum guest box. The heading for park capacity. So park management. Overview? I still don't even have a name for the park. Ticket prices? Ah, there you go, 2,000. Okay. Now, I think it's fine. I think they just haven't spread out yet. Because as you can see, they've still been on the main strip. They haven't even gone into the whole extra category here. Okay. I think it's fine for now. How do I select it? I've given it 4 restaurants. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay. Well, yeah, so that's something I wanted to do, was go through and actually add those details. Because there's like, let me see here, where's a food? So like these guys. Yeah. So like, you can get fries, but they do not come with ketchup, salt, vinegar, any of those options. So there was a whole thing I had to do there. Hey, Pocket Ninja. Whole thing I had to do there with that. And you know what? While I'm paused, there is no music. So let me open up YouTube here. And we'll just open up the soundtrack of Planet Coaster. Full official soundtrack. You, Me, and Gravity. Really, that's the whole thing, huh? I don't think that's the whole thing. This one has got You, Me, and Gravity. The full official soundtrack is only an hour long, whereas this one, this playlist someone else put together, is 57 different songs. I wonder if that also includes the ride songs. Let's just play with the official soundtrack for right now. Try not to have that going so loud. Yeah. Yeah, just dry fried potatoes. That's all we're selling there. I did show all this stuff off in the previous time. And I never did get around to finishing this. I don't think I did this on camera, but this was my attempt at building a maze here that I wanted to do. As you can see, the road is all sorts of everywhere. And what I wanted to do was kind of start the French Riviera. Really? How can you do that? Monster. So that's all these buildings, I think. That's why I had these set aside over here. I don't know, I mean, even just a little bit of seasoning is okay. I don't think that's a shop building. Trying to figure out. Okay, well, so let's look at the background stuff, right? I'd wanted a row of background Riviera buildings to go up against this wall. So pick the ones that have all the flats. Is this all one building? Oh boy. How do I... Oh, this thing. Multi-selection. Alright. It's gonna take me just a little bit of remembrance here. Z. Ah, there we go. Okay. Well, I mean, even, you know, like, pepper. Not necessarily a bunch of salt, but... Well, if you're attempting that, I would imagine just stay away from potato in general, right? Yeah, well, I mean, not necessarily fry. I was thinking more just potato. Fries and pepper, yeah. Alright. I mean, that kind of has a back on it. These three definitely do, actually. Let's grab them as well. And the problem with having so much time in between all this stuff is that I definitely was starting to get a vision for what I wanted to do in this corner, and now it's just completely lost. I don't remember the rides, I don't remember the decals, I don't remember all the extra little bits to put in on this stuff. It's alright. I guess I can do this. What? I think this is a hotel. Oh yeah, it is. Riviera Hotel. This one is too, I guess, huh? Classical Hotel. Okay. Well, it doesn't have to stay that way. I can swap out what that is. So let's see what we got over here. I put this here presumably because I was going to continue the outside of this. I still have a lot of this stuff for the fairy tale princess area. In fact, all of this stuff is... Let's see if I can't just maybe move this out of the way here. Keep that there. This is something I'd thought about putting in the middle of this, and I guess I changed my mind on that. I won't be doing that. Oop, oop, oop. Undo that. Merge scenery into scenery group. Is that what that is? Oh, those are just... that's just smoke. Okay, never mind. Thought I was leaving something behind there. What is that, though? There's a bird somewhere making a shadow. I was making a shadow. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and grab this as well. And then I will take and make it maybe the one that's like right by the building, or the wall here, right by the entrance. Then that will kind of give us something. Well, maybe I don't want that actually. So I wanted a row back here. And I think I wanted... Okay, let me revisualize this here. I wanted a lake here. Oh shoot, where? I got the... hey, I've got the note right here. Okay, so fairy tale, the Riviera going into vintage, and that means that steampunk land yeah, I do have it on a little bit quiet. You want me to turn that up a little bit more? Actually, I think this is the bird right here. Right here is the... Is... I think they crossfade. It's not the music from the game. Yeah, it's they must have crossfaded. You know, this one kind of looks like one I would put along the back as well. Oh, and that one is a multiple building. Okay. So, getting the big visual here, according to my clock wheel, with the fairy tale situation right there. So Riviera should be right there, with vintage getting right here, and a tiny bit of steampunk. This is not quite set up to clock time. So a little bit of steampunk, and then we're gonna have Western right about here. So what does that look like? Well, maybe I could do something like a mine. Or a rail line going above it or something. That's something to consider. I brought this monorail around here. I want that to come out to here. So the French Riviera stuff is pretty much just going to be transitional right here. So I wanted buildings along here and some along the waterfront, and then it'll open up into this lake. And that lake is what's going to be like a pier. Yeah, okay, I remember now. Because I wanted to make like a pier system, and then right along here like a boardwalk. And that was all going to be like the World's Fair vintage stuff. Okay. That would go right into a steampunk transition, and then this must be the western spot right here. Okay. Okay, so I know my boundaries now. Again. Okay, so let's get some things up along that wall. Some of these look kind of period, and some of these definitely don't. So I guess I'll put some of these bland buildings in the background, just because I'm only going to see them from behind. Let's put this building right here. That is not the right what am I doing? Z. I need the Z key. There we go. Alright. Be a little bit closer. I don't know about that transition straight into that tower though. That's a little bit weird. It's okay though. We'll put it right there. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and take... thinking maybe that yellow building. Now this was stuff that I had thought about doing all off camera, all on my own. Doing my own little side series, and never did. Should I have that right up against the wall? Yeah, I guess we could do that. Let's see. Advanced movement, there we go. And of course I'll have to fix up the wall, do some decoration so you can't see it exactly. But I wanted to just kind of peek up over the side there. Now this stuff, I guess I can put bushes and whatnot in the front row. And then continue this road out like that. I want it to split around. And then it'll meet up here. This road. Yeah. Okay. I'm doing that again. Sink that into the ground a bit. It's actually pretty good. Ideally, you will not see too much back here. And then I've got to build a curtain wall continuing out here so that this is something. Maybe I can move that a big gazebo thing right here as just kind of a distracting centerpiece. I never... Ooh, getting a little bit of lag again. I never... Yeah, I was going to put a path up here, but not actually allow people to go there. Can you do that? I forget. I forget if there's a way to prevent people from going in areas. Maybe I was just going to fake it with doing some dirt paint. I think maybe I was going to do that. Make a fake path. Just so that, you know, when people are driving around in the Mario Kart stuff, we won't be able to see that. So I guess I better put some ridgeline trees and bushes and whatnot. See, I don't remember what exactly I did do off camera and what I have shown you guys over here. We went through all this. Did I show like the stockades and the end of the pond here? Yeah, it's poop. I mean, it's you know, it's hitting out here somewhere. So where's it gonna go? Yeah, I don't remember. I know I was fussing around with some stuff, but I just don't remember what I did, what I redid. The little jousting thing here, because this was a jousting thing, and then I changed it to be a stopover for the mascots. Then I added this big monstrosity. Man, I'm gonna have to get back into this. Let's take you. Put you right here. Now, I suppose what I could be doing is bringing up a picture of Riviera. Brings up the TV show, of course. Thanks, Google. It's not what I want. Okay, so those are actually pretty tightly packed. Buildings are like right next to each other. That one's a little bit more spaced. I like that picture actually. That build up going up the hill. Yes, yes, you can do a lot of very cool customization with this game. In fact, I mean, that's what a lot of these assets are. Like these ones that I was having trouble picking up. Where the heck is it? I guess I put them both down. But like, just clicking on it, it gives me this one building because this whole thing is not a building. So it's just basically a kit bash together. But that's how I built, well, that's how I was building this wall, I guess, actually. Like I put this tower and some of this wall together by stripping it from an asset, putting it together. And actually this too, this ride right here was a lot taller, and I tore some of the tower apart so I could make it fit. Oh yeah, my little knight against the dragon thing down here. And poop, more dragon poop, always dragon poop. Oh yeah, yeah, and then this road was gonna hook up over here too at some point. Okay. So, you know, like I could make my own Riviera buildings. I have just been kind of focusing on all the stuff that's already pre-made and available in the game so that I don't have to do that. Kind of a little bit of a cheap thing to do, I guess, but saves me some hassle. Okay. So as far as that is concerned, I have actually got a lot of buildings, because if I'm only going to make just a little tiny loop here, I don't need most of these. So like I could take this. This one's got a bit more detail. So I could maybe, you want to change the colors a little bit. Maybe put that one here. It's a lot of glass. Let's pull that one forward just a little bit more. Yeah, this one's a little bit less detailed, I guess, so I can put that kind of back here. And I did have the idea to do this, like set it going up its own artificial hill here. So maybe... You know what, since those ones actually have a lot less detail, let's move these ones over here. That way we can have some of the fancy looking stuff up in here. No, I'm sure I'll get bored and do some Monster Hunter or something. I mean, it can be. It can just be a chill stream today. Sink that into the ground so it's not floating. Let's see, I want to maybe do something like... This is a really tall one. So maybe this one ought to be here. I don't know. I just don't know where to put that one. Because I have a lot of these buildings. I have a lot of them. You know what? This one actually looks like it would be a very good transition. Changing my mind again and again. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure that it's entirely the song. I feel like sometimes a little bit of the game is fading into it. I think putting this right here would be a good transition between the medieval spot and these buildings. Although this is a little... I don't know. See, this is why I was going to do this part off camera, because it's so fiddly, and I'm just wasting a lot of time. That's not what I want. I want rotation. There. And that'll be a little bit more of a softer transition from the castle just directly into that. And gives me more options. So now I can move that out. It's back. Poking out right there. Raise up just a bit. There. Add some height back into it. Okay. Well, now that we've got that, I guess that would be absolutely okay for this then. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's kind of the thing about this game, is that it's definitely not action oriented. Oh, I could have a little back alley going that way. Again, not an actual walkable path, but... So what did I do here? I've got some... Yeah, okay, I did dirt pathing. Okay, so that's what I would do there. Here. Yeah. So I do actually have pathway back here. Coming back to, I guess, the employee entrances. So this is walkable, but I don't think anybody would actually walk it because there's no reason to go here. A little cluster of people. I do want the illusion of going up. Yelling at the farm animals. Yeah, good times. Okay, here, let me so we don't keep getting that. Soundtrack volume. Oh. Well, we could just have the soundtrack straight play up in the pause menu. In pause mode only. Well, let's just turn it off. That way we don't have any of that going on. Let's see. You're kind of another one. There's absolutely nothing on this. Those aren't even windows. You're a bell tower. Okay, I could stick that behind, I suppose. I do need some riverfront buildings, some waterfront buildings. I guess I probably want that in the middle. That's an interesting one. Don't know what I'm doing with that. Okay, so those are some nice waterfront things. I think I'll take this one. I'll put that over here. And I've got a lot of... you know what? Maybe this should just be here and I'll decorate this somehow. Maybe I've got too many of these buildings. Maybe I should get rid of the modern ones. I guess I could also line them along the backside here, too. That is also an option. Kind of keep that illusion going of the skyline there. These could probably turn just a little bit. Like, if I'm gonna do that, I want this more modern one over there too, then. I want an actual theme transition here. Maybe those are just too modern. I do have plenty of other options. And not a very big place to put them all in. Okay, let's come back in here. Let's grab this. We'll maybe do a spot here. Now this building actually looks like it could be something. It's got a colonnade on it. Because this doesn't really lend itself to the vintage theme either. It doesn't transition well. Let's maybe pull these out of here. I kind of don't like the cutoff this is doing, but what do I do with it? Can I maybe stick this back here now? That'll look alright. We just need to adjust. Not that one. Need to adjust all of this. And that looks weird. Do it. I mean, I kind of like how that sticks out right there. I was thinking of maybe swapping the building around so we could look at the backside, but there's really only a window. What if? See, I want that facade on this side. Let me see if I can pull that off. Yeah, let's move you out to the flatland so I can get a better look at this. Okay, whoa. Yeah, if I could swap that, it'd be real peachy. Do not know how this is going to go. Save as blueprint, edit building, there we go. Oh boy. There's a lot of crap on this. Okay. I think that's it. So we want to duplicate selection. And how do I rotate 90 degrees? There we go. There we go. That's better. Much better. That's still a little bit plain. That's okay though. Alright, back you go. At least now, if we get some kind of side view on that, we can at least see some building there. Now, the inside of this appears to have quite a lot of rooms. Oh yeah, did I ever make this a hotel yet? I do not appear to have, no. Seems to be going in there, but I guess I don't. Oh, there. Yeah, I do. Okay, I've got a castle hotel. The dungeon. See, now I've got the hotel there, and then I've also got this, I think, is still a hotel. It is now a restaurant. Okay, so I did fix. Oh, yeah. Eat me, drink me. Because of Alice in Wonderland. Gotta do something about this, too. This is a little bit plain over here. A couple trees probably wouldn't go amiss. Yeah, but this was a hotel. This asset, by default, is a hotel. I just didn't want to put down too many of those. Yeah, the dungeon over here, which is going to be very awkward to get to. I might want to reconsider what I'm doing with the stops for the monorail. You have to walk quite a ways to actually get there, but I guess it would still be shorter to go here and take a train ride than it would be to walk all the way to your hotel if you got here. So, no, we won't worry too much about that. Okay. Right. Let's pull in a little bit more. This is also a hotel. I guess that's the front. Ooh, what is... I guess those are supposed to be back doors or something. Okay, is this another hotel? What is this? It is a hotel, my god. Yeah, okay. So I think these holes here are allowing you to take them out so you can put stuff in them. But I don't think that's going to happen. Kind of looks like it's setting you up for a restaurant on this side. Oh. There's 3 of those. Okay. So, well, we'll maybe adjust that or put a wall in or something. And what? Oh no, where did you come from? I left a promenade light. Edit building with selected part. I wish it would just tell me what the building was that it's attached to, because I think that we're just going to end up getting rid of this thing. Promenade. Center camera. That's okay, that's not helpful. Can we just delete that? Let me back out here, see if a building disappears. It does not. Okay, what did I grab from here though? Yeah, the whole thing just whoop. Was it out of that? Beer Hotel. I bet it was the villa? No, I put the villa from here, didn't I? Well, I guess it doesn't matter then. It's a spotlight for something. We'll just have something that's not lit up, I guess. It's unfortunate. Now, I saw something else. Okay, it's a bird shadow. Okay, so let's go stacking our tall buildings again. This looks like a riverfront building. I'm sure it does. Here's another modern building. Modern building. Pull these modern buildings out of here. I like them because they're tall, but they really just don't fit the theme. This one's a modern one too. Also, they have the flat backs, which makes them nice for trying to get that in. But I think we're going to keep this a small enough area that I can just kind of ignore the fact that they exist. So if I do a nice little transition to there. Now, did I leave a spot for vintage buildings? I think I did. It's all this stuff. Okay, ooh, what is... Oak Park. That was this thing. Yeah. That is this without the build? No, it's not. Is it? My God, I don't remember any of the assets. This looks like a train station, actually. Where can I look at? I don't think it'd be rides. Scenery, buildings. Let's look at Oak Park. I don't remember what I pulled this off of. Okay, it's not that. It's definitely not a ride. Oak Park does not seem to exist as an asset, so I have no idea where I tore this away from. Filters? Content pack? Vintage? World Fair? I don't want World Fair stuff, that's its own separate deal. I don't know where this came from. Probably, actually. Untamed Fox, there's that. Bozo the Clown. Restrooms. Looks like. Yeah, I don't know why the hell you'd want that. Why would you want that in your park? It's terrifying and it doesn't add up into anything. Oak Park. Where did that come from? Is there... somewhere, and it must be in the sceneries. Maybe it's in the buildings. I'm just trying to determine what I actually wanted this from. Scenery theme? Content pack. I swear there was a tag, a filter for Riviera. Anyway, I think what I was going to use this for was I was going to try and tear off some of this and make it into the boardwalk. think that's what I was doing with that. So there's that transition, and then there's this. This is the entrance I definitely... Whoa! Oh no! Oh no, there's actually people here. That's weird. So it's a park entrance, and I guess they just spawn here. How many people have I got here? So I've got all these miserable people who are just completely detached from the park. That's fun. Is there a way for me to shut this off? 1,000 people? Okay, I think maybe that's talking about total. That's got to be talking about total. I would hope. I don't... There's... Eject group? Yeah, I mean that gets rid of a bunch of them. I could also just delete this and then put another one down. We'll come back to that and those poor miserable people. Oh, okay. So here's a little bit of a transition building. Maybe have something along the outside. Yeah, see, some of these don't have backsides. Those two in particular. So I'm going to grab those. Some of these will be like centralized buildings, but I'm going to grab these ones, and these will help be part of the transition into this area. So they can kind of be here. And these are going to be outside the gate. Which makes them going to be something down, what about here? Because... I did want to use that as the entrance, I really did. No, I can't think. Because I'm going to have something sticking out here. So maybe this can't be that far sticking out either. No, we'll think. Here. Right, okay. So I will need something there then. In that case, we can now readjust my thinking a little bit on some of these. I kind of like the idea of this pointing out promenade. And this is a little bit low for anything that would be... Let's see here, I want to take this. I gotta make sure I'm taking the whole building because there's a shadow there and it's not letting me... Okay, that's another bird. Damn birds. What about something like that? Kind of low? Have a split going off this way. I just can't... I don't know. I don't know what else I could do with this building. I kind of want to include it, but I don't actually know what to do with it. Maybe let's take a different idea, different approach. Just trying to think of what to fill in here. So, okay. Let's take this. And we can put it right here because that's a nice little bend. It'll be right there up on the hill. Yeah. We're gonna have to make you sink down a little bit. Oh, damn it. Wrong one. Yeah, I don't think I like that, because you can see right into it. Pull it back a little bit. Oh, we must be up against the border. There we go. Yeah, you can see right into that, and I don't really like how the hill is affecting that. But I do have some shorter buildings, so maybe I can get away with putting this like so. I mean, I guess I could just put it as a front, but I just don't. So in front of the hill, maybe. Not actually up on the hill. It does kind of limit what I can do with it, though. And you're going to come across a hill anyhow. I guess a gap filler? Boy, that just... There is a hill there. I could flatten that. I guess we'll have to. Alright, let's pull you out here. Pull you up just so I can make sure I get it. And then we go into terrain. And terraining. Smooth pull. I guess flatten to surface? I don't remember the tools. Flatten to foundation. Oh, we can always undo. I'll be seeing this anyway. Okay, but I definitely think I need a bit bigger brush. How do I size? Maybe too much. Okay. Oh. Pull this hill just a little. Whoa, 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 whoa! What are you doing there? Yeah. Terrain tools in this game are only slightly less aggravating than the roads. So, okay. Now let's give this a shot. Now let's put you there. Really, all I have to do is make the front... Oh, wait. Cancel. I grabbed that. Yeah, I mean, the paths don't seem to screw up the ground in this game. So they at least have that going for them. Just a little bit, there we go. You know what? Perfect. That will do it. I really could use with going back just a bit more. Until it starts clipping into the road here. No, damn it. Arrgh! Okay, well, I gotta move this back anyway. That's fine. Okay. Back into here. I wish after moving it, it stayed selected. That would be nice. This is another one of those games that's supposed to be really super chill and can leave you More aggravated than you would like. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna call that one good. I'm gonna have to have a lot of patience. I know this stuff is gonna be terrible back here, but realistically, from the park, you're not supposed to see that stuff, so it'll transition fine, I guess. What to put here? Put that little building? I could put that little building. What other little buildings do I have out here? I could put this weird building. That would probably fit alright. Maybe. Yeah, I think so. I think that's probably true. I think it's meant to be a fairly slapdash affair. Put some stuff down, have a little bit of fun. But at the same time, it is also a game that is definitely something for curating. You know, you definitely can play with it, turn it into a little garden. Every little bit of perfection possible. Now, maybe it was too much. Okay, that's... The doors are going down into the ground a little bit, but that's fine. All I need is a gap filler. Need people to be able to walk by and see things in the background and not question it too much. Okay, so what goes up front here? Maybe I could use this thing, this big long thing. I'd kind of like to have some shops or something along the front way, though. Like everything in this loop, I want them to actually have a purpose for. Well, I guess I won't have too many of those. This is an interesting building. Definitely a corner piece. So, I guess, yeah, see, that one's not all together. Plop that into the corner. Screamed at me a little bit there. Don't know what that was about. Okay. I feel like maybe that's a little bit too tall now. But that's okay too. Yeah, that's why I thought it sticks up a bit. Oh wow, really? Well, music is done. Let's grab this big long one then. All ride music? I don't know if we want to listen to the ride music. Ride music is kind of we could try all the music. Let's play all the music. Yeah, what is that? Hold on a minute. I have this. in playlist. Pass part out? Pat? Here, I'll type it in the chat. Where you can do like Microsoft Paint level paintings and then sell them. I don't know if that's the same game. It's a similar concept though. Oof, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Easy camera. Got a little too close to the edge of the map, I guess. Okay, but I still need something to actually go here. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? This is a mighty big building. And I like it. I just don't know what to do with it. And actually, that one is themed with that one as well. So maybe I could put a big one up along the riverfront? Such art. Genius art simulator. Let's look at that real quick. Oh. Oh boy. That looks far more complicated. It's cool though. But yeah, I know. Like, I would have to break out the old tablet to be able to draw like that, do something like that. I mean, realistically, like, I could just forego a game and just stream Photoshop painting or something instead, get the same effect. Okay, what was I thinking with these ones? I was thinking I was going to have those as transitionals, right? Okay, so let's grab that one, I guess. I mean, not really. I was never really good at doing digital painting. I guess I could learn. I guess I could use the streams for that. Learn digital painting on stream. The thing is, my tablet, it's not one of the what are those called? Cintiqs? Like where you can draw on the screen? It's one of the old ones. And I don't know if it's compatible anymore. I'm gonna have to flatten out the ground before that actually works. Oof, wait a camera, what are you doing? A little bit of a hill that we're transitioning up into here. Where is this thing? That's a good gap filler. Not the best transition, I admit. And it does stand out a bit. I actually don't like that it stands out so much. So maybe we'll shove it over. Guess that tree is going to have to go. Item is locked. Can I not? Okay, how do I unlock it? Hey, Kazbar. How do I unlock this damn thing? I don't see... Where's my destructive tools? I mean, I could. Just have it sticking out the top there. You know, I mean, I could also make a little park sitting... yeah, you know what? I think I'll just leave it. Yes. Right now, this is Sailing the High Seas. It's a playlist of music that I guess includes all the ride stuff. So, right now, this is doing that. Okay, how to unlock planet coaster? How to unlock trees? This item is locked. Sandbox career mode. The game comes with some locked items. If you're in a scenario, then the creator locked them. Oh, I would have to go in and edit the map. That's lame. Okay. Yeah. No, and there's no bulldozer either in this game. So, it has to remain that way. That's fine, I guess. But what I can do, so I have over here, like, these little seating areas for, like, vending machines and stuff. So I guess that's what we'll do over here. We'll just turn this into a little bit of a seating area. And maybe I can squeeze something closer to here or something. Or I can move these over. Just move these over instead. We'll move the restaurant over because it doesn't have anything on its wall here, really. So we'll make a little seating area here around this tree. We'll just kind of have this thing. Line up right there. They're floating just a little bit. That down. There. Perfect. I don't know about this one. We're going to have a path connect to this, and I don't know about that. So I'll probably have to flatten the land a little bit, but we're not there just yet. So I guess that means that you get to go here, which I was kind of trying to avoid. Didn't want to have this thing in the middle of everything, but where else is it going to go? Maybe if I get it to there, I can still have. Let's. Oh, a little bit of a load lag there. I don't want you to go too far. I want to crowd the back building there. We do want to cover the fact that it's kind of a blank wall out here. I suppose I can edit this building and maybe put a restroom in there? I'm going to have to do a lot of building editing. No, the fire area is when we get into World Adventure and I have the volcano, which is going to be up in this corner up here. I think. Let's see. So we go Wild West, transitions into Morocco, transitions into World Fair, transitions into China, transitions into Adventure at the 12 o'clock area. So the Adventure Land will be up here. Maybe I can fit a volcano in there or something. I'll just have that. You know what I can do? I can have like fireworks generators. So maybe if I can raise up a hill or something and get like the impression of a volcano, I can have it blasting off fireworks out of the volcano. I wonder if there's a prop. So rather than actually make the terrain into a volcano, how far can I go? Oh, yeah, it's way up here. Oh, this is the pirate area. So instead of making a volcano, like I could just have a cutout of the volcano, or something. I don't know. So I haven't decided what I'm going to have transition between Adventureland and Pirate Land. I guess there is no transition. So like this will be the water. I'm going to put like a ship and maybe the Kraken in there, and then we'll just have Pirate Land go up along the edge. To that end, a building like this kind of would go. This is maybe more Pirate Land than Riviera. But this is a Riviera building, and it's got the same lantern. You know what? I'll just leave it. We'll just leave it. Stop fussing with it. Okay, so I kind of have my idea here. Don't know what I'm going to do there. Maybe a fountain spot, or a... I guess I could put a tourist trap in there. Because I've got, like one of these things. It's entertainment points. Put that in there. I don't really have... Oh, maybe this. No. This one was going to be in the middle. So let's grab that now. Make sure I'm not leaving behind another light. Yeah, so that'll be a part of that. This looks to also be that, but maybe, you know what, we want that to be over here, and we want this one to be closer to over here. Then, what else do we have? It's kind of a nice building. Can I maybe... that's a little bit too fancy to shove into there, I feel. This is a tiny one. Not that tiny. But Riviera is very close together. The third area? The adventure stuff? Okay, let me go through all of this here again. For the Riviera. Riviera is actually a transition, only because these are part of, I think, the World Fair expansion, or DLC. It came with like all the worldly buildings. So like the Morocco stuff, for example, doesn't have enough buildings in it to be its own area, but I thought it'd be a nice transition from the Western Desert into the World Fair area. So Riviera is meant to be a transition area that goes into Vintage, and Vintage is going to be the third area. So that's where all the World Fair stuff comes from. That's where all this stuff comes from. Not World Fair. I keep saying World Fair. This is well, I mean, I guess it kind of is World Fair technically, but it's not the expansion World Fair. This is like the 1800s kind of stuff. So that is the third area, which is going to take up a lot more room here. So I actually kind of have to pack some of this stuff. In fact, the transition line should be right there where I'm adding these buildings, and maybe if I'm going to be doing that, I could move these over and have another tiny building in there. But let's fill in that back lot there. So I guess something like that. Let's see, which side? It's kind of a nicer facade there. It's a little bit of a difference there. In fact, I wonder if I kept it kind of like this, it would give you both sides of it. let's just go ahead and pull it to one side like that. Maybe there? See what I can fit to that side. Because I do have these. But they're taller-ish. Maybe. Okay. Well, one of these is really thin. I could actually... before I move these over, let's go ahead and flatten the terrain just a bit. Remove that issue. And it is flattening. I would actually like to slope it a little bit, which I guess would be smoothing. Yeah. Doesn't seem to have completely flattened the area. We're getting some very weird something going on here. There. Do a little bit of smoothing. Okay. I do like how the buildings scream what they are at you after you place them. It's just kind of fun. Okay, it's a little bit too much. Gonna have to refine how I have these placed. See, we don't care about what's on this side of the building because there's a tree there. Covers it up. And maybe... maybe I could even double layer this to shrink it in a little bit. So I could do an area here with some of these buildings and then have these buildings in front. That might look cool. And then that would kind of shorten a little bit the shops that I want to have in here, because if I've got that one, I've got that one. I guess I could put this one in. This is rather a large building here. It's really awkward too. Being able to see into this isn't really... it's not really something I want, so I'm gonna have to probably edit this and put some windows in or walls or something to block that out. The dark coaster approaches. That's what the music is. It's interesting music. Planet coasters. Freezing on me again. So it's the Planet Coaster theme, but it's like Star Wars theme. Which is weird because that is not one of the DLC. That is not a thing. What to do with these? Right now, nothing, I guess. So I do kind of have to push this closer. Just deciding if I want to pull that off the wall or not. I could put that up against the wall. Put this down in the middle here. It's just a really weird building. It doesn't really gel well with the theme. Yeah, it's interesting music. I don't understand what they're doing with it. Kind of, sort of gave me flashbacks to The Sims 4. The Sims 4 has Star Wars DLC. There's a whole actual neighborhood you can go to that is Star Wars themed. That is not in this game. They do have movie ties. They've got Ghostbusters, they've got Back to the Future. There's actual movie ties in this game, but that is not one of them. Oh, noes! Don't do that. And it's another hotel. God, they added a lot of hotels to this. Now, I like this building. I do like this building as a corner piece. I do want to do something with it. Maybe this would be a better transition piece right here? As far as... And it's actually a building too. Is she wearing... Oh, I thought she was wearing a blindfold. That would be kind of weird. I think I might have to just reconsider some of the stuff that I'm doing here. Let's see, if I pulled that closer over there, I could get... Well, nothing really. Maybe get that building in there. Get this one out of here and maybe move it to here? I don't really like that. Maybe that should move back. I could put that here. Then I could get that house, that building rather. Okay, let's try this for a moment. Get you out of there. Pull this up a bit. That helps make that tower a little bit more prominent as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I think one of the things that's appealing about Star Wars is just kind of the universe it's created. But the movies themselves can be hit or miss. And I think that you know, to appreciate to appreciate the movies, it really kind of requires, I guess, a little bit of a personal investment. Like for me, you know, I really enjoy the original trilogy just because I watched them all the time as a kid. The rest of them I couldn't really care for. I mean, you know, it's just kind of a preference like that, I think. Yeah, that looks all right. It's a little bit jarring, but I guess it's okay. It gives you a little bit of a... Yeah. Well, I haven't even really seen the sequels. I saw the first sequel. I was not impressed. And I just didn't watch any of the others. Camera, what? What are you doing? I forgot that the camera gets stuck on buildings. It's not letting me go down further for some reason right now. Why is that? Why is that? Oh, you started in order? Yeah. Yeah, that was probably not the correct way to watch those movies, to be honest. Actually, I recently binge-watched all of the Indiana Jones movies, and those are hit or miss too. 1 and 3 are really good. 2 and 4, eh. And I didn't realize this. I did not realize this until just now. And I've been watching Indiana Jones movies for a while too. I did not realize it, but Temple of Doom, which is the second movie, actually comes before the first movie. Because there's always a date at the beginning of the movie that tells you. I didn't know that. I didn't know that it takes place a year before the first movie. Yeah. I don't know. Lightsaber battles are interesting because, I mean, they're cool because they're basically just like really flashy fencing. But when you actually think about using like the lightsabers and the Force and whatnot, they should be so much more chaotic. Kind of like when Darth Vader starts throwing pieces of the room around at Luke. You know, I mean, I feel like a real Force battle would see that, where it's just constantly tossing things around. You'd never know, when you're going to turn the lightsaber off and then turn it right back on. And I feel like they could be a lot more nuanced and unpredictable. Okay, what was I going to put in here? I was going to move this building over. Give this a little bit of a rotate. Then I was going to try and shove something in there. I guess this one? No, not that one. You. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that's not too bad. I don't think you're really going to get the feeling of it going up the hill like it does in the actual Riviera, but such is life. I mean, I could definitely fill in with these. These are tall buildings. They just feel so out of place now with the theme of these ones. Game? I should probably save. I feel like the game is chunking a little bit sometimes. Stream 1? Sure, we'll do stream 1. 8/2/2020. Wow! Almost a year ago, exactly, was the last time I saved to that file. Guess it's been a while. Guess it's been a while. Okay, maybe that's gonna have to move. Alternatively, I could move. How do I want to get some height on this? I think you're gonna have to move. Yeah, I think that there's just a lot you're supposed to have a major suspension of disbelief and just kind of go with it. Which is not always the best thing to do. Not sure I really like the way that's going, but we'll kind of deal with it, I suppose. Now, let's see. Alright, well, I guess I can get you back here. Ooh, you're actually pretty tiny. Now, I could fake it, and I could raise it up out of the ground. Like, well above what it actually is supposed to be. But that actually works. That actually works. So I'm going to have to maybe twist this a little bit. If I swap these, well, if I swap these over, this would have nothing. I kind of want to keep this building. I like it. So I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take you, put you in the back. Spaghetti roller coaster. Now we're into the western. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely not as vertical as the real Riviera, but I think it does. It does the trick, sort of. The thing is, it looks like the area that the Riviera is on bends in a concave way instead of a convex way. And so, if I wanted it to really look the part, everything would be... Where am I? My camera. Everything would be bending this way instead of that way. So, you know, we're just faking it. But that's alright. Oh, no, I want all of you again. Oh, damn it, I didn't want to place that. Which side is best? I guess this works. Although... see, it's a corner piece, but there's a thing there. So I guess I could bend it. I don't really want to bend it. Should I have maybe left something there? And put this on the corner here? You know what? That's exactly what we're going to do. Bring it back. Change my mind again. And now you're way out of the way. It's just a little bit above the ground. I blame the fact that it is not quite perfectly flattened. That's okay. It's not a building you can visit anyhow, so that's fine. So yeah, now we've got a thing. Putting that on the corner. So if I grab all of you, that. It allows this to come up in here, and it'll be something like that. So, imagine, if you will, now this path is going to go here, and it will now... Oh, I thought that was the moon or something. It'll go along here, and we'll have a promenade that then opens up into the water, right here. Well, you know, I mean... Like, you can see where I tried to flatten it. Okay, this is going to bother me now. You can see where I tried to flatten it, and it didn't because there was a building on top of it. Okay. That should be better. I think pretty good. Okay, so we need to get you kind of out here.
Sugary Emporium.
Sugary. That'll work. And maybe a little bit close.
Emporium.
Emporium. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. So you'll come down here, hopping out of this. Now we're into Spookyville, I guess. Come through this weird thing, but you'll still be able to look over it into the other area. And that's kind of why I wanted a low, flat building here. In fact, I could probably push this over here. Don't know that I have a good transition from here to this side. I'm sure I can figure something out. Oh, yeah. Well, okay. So I've got this out because it is technically part of the fantasy setup, but I think I'm going to save this witch's hut for the Spookyville. Specifically, I think I'm going to have pirates next to Spooky. So I think what I'll do... Let's see, so the pirates are going to be up in here, and then they will transition into Spooky. So I think what I'll do is I'll put like a swamp, like a voodoo lady swamp in between as a transition, and then I'll put the witch's hut in there. Yeah, do a Monkey Island sort of thing. Okay, so the roads need to kind of come out here. Then I need to cut a river. Now that's something I wanted. This moat that I've got going out here, I did also want this to actually connect into water, and I may be... Let's see, I need to think. Okay, so let's... One of these was going to be sort of the pier, on a pier. Now it might be this one, or it might be this big thing that's already on piers. I think that would make more sense. Oak Pier. Okay, yeah, so it is. Oak Park. Maybe not. It looks like it's the base of that, but it's not. I really want to know where this came from. But yes, I think I had pulled this out anticipating that this was going to be my boardwalk, that I was going to use this along the edge here but I did want to have like a little pier sticking out here because that is where the train station is going to line up. And I guess seeing where that is angled, I'm expecting the train station to be right about here, which, actually, now that I think about it, I think was what I wanted to make this. I think so. One of these buildings I was saving for the pier, so that you could get off there. And then I did not anticipate a place to put this yet. This will transition into the steampunk area. Seeing as how it is very thematical. Ghoulish Grove is the new one. Let's see if I can't fill something in there. Maybe this one? How about this one? Might be a little too big. It does give me another building there. Yeah, I think that looks alright. Does kind of terminate that a little bit weirdly. I don't know that that's better. That's a pretty fancy one. I don't know, would this just be better? Stick in there. I think it looks alright. I think it looks alright. I'll just have to do something with this alleyway that comes up here. Kind of block that site. But then again, it kind of gives it the impression that you can in fact go there. So maybe I'll do a little pond or something out here. Alternatively, you know what? Let's grab you. Let's swap them. Do something. Okay, there's a tree there. Fun. Another immovable tree. Raise that up. Now this backside is going to be a little bit of a problem. I guess I didn't anticipate that. I thought I would have this curtain wall kind of hide that stuff. Oh well. We'll do something. Now, have you come over here. Do that. This is the Franken coaster. It's a little bit less direct. I like that. Plus you can see the windows now. It kind of hides the modernity of that one. I don't really like how this side is completely blank. Maybe I can find like a flag or something, a banner to hang there. Or an advertisement. I could do advertisements. And I guess maybe that's what I could do here. When I get the wall coming through here, I do have, and I think I put some down here. Yeah, this. These are big wall screens that show advertisements. So I guess I could do that. Really would take you out of the moment, but if you're zipping around on this, give you something to see anyway. I don't know. Yes, I do believe the music is safe for YouTube. I don't think I ever got any copyright stuff before. But then again, I also think that because the music doesn't play when you're paused, it didn't have it. So, I don't know. But I seem to think that it is safe. I don't think I had problems with it before. Did I change any of this? I mean, not that anybody, including myself, remembers what the park looked like the last time, but I feel like I did, off camera, swap out some of these things. Might have missed out on all the gardens and stuff that I put back here. I don't remember. But anyway, okay, well, I think that any other fiddling I will do on my own, trying to fuss with the pathing and whatnot. But basically, I'm going to have this path come out here and just do a loop around, and then this triangle bit right here I'm going to convert into water that somehow I'm going to connect up to here. I don't know how. Haven't decided yet. It's actually a lot further away than I was anticipating. So if we back out here, I was talking about all the little things I'm going to have on the spokes of this. Oh yeah, I got to add lots of dragon poop. But in the middle, I was actually expecting to have a middle to the park, which was going to be the North Pole, and that's where all the festive stuff is, because there's a whole load of Christmas-themed, wintry kind of stuff. I guess I can get rid of that. There we go. Custom blueprint. Oh, here's a bunch of the buildings. Okay. Downtown docks. Well, this will be for, I guess, studio. Studio is where all the modern city building stuff. Okay, it's right. It's right here, actually. How do I get rid of you? Not okay. That's all right, Pocket Ninja. I think I'm kind of done here. So yeah, the docks and whatnot. So that'll save. But like all these gingerbread houses, like there's a whole area here that I can make a festive North Pole. And in fact, there's that ride I wanted to do. Sunflare? Maybe this one. Either that one or... No, it's definitely that one. Okay, maybe it's this one. Anyway, one of these big ones is going to be the centerpiece. It's called The Ballad of the Tentaflu. But, yeah, okay, well, unfortunately, I didn't find a place for these, but they're too modern. They don't fit well with this area. In fact, they might be better to put over here in kind of this planet coaster area. Because I do have these blank spots, and I've been meaning to do something with them. Either fill them in with sort of a forest or something, but you walk into the park, and you just see a bunch of... What's your problem, bud? No money? Security spot. Oh, this is the thief. Bastard. This is a thief. It's not the one that got caught like this guy, but he's one of them. Got kicked out of the park. Well, look at this. There's people actually coming for the priority passes. You wouldn't know that. Oh! I must have moved this before, because there's nobody here. You wouldn't know it by the fact that nobody is in the priority passes. Ooh, bunny. Yeah. Monsieur Frité. Well, fries, nothing. $8 for just some fried potato. But that's true of like everything here. You get the burger, chief burger with nothing on it. Like what can we... Put some. Okay. I wonder if this changes the overall cost of it, though. I don't know. But yeah, so like you put these things on, and you're supposed to sort of synergize them. So like you can put a lot of salt on your fries, for example, and that makes people thirstier, so they'll be more likely to go get drinks. And you can just kind of play people that way. What's the extras here? Berry flavoring makes them happier. Oh, so right now they're just getting water, just plain old water. But if we added some flavoring, they might be happier. Milkshakes. There was one specifically for milkshakes, yeah. And nobody's working there right now. That was an issue. That was an issue, wasn't it? Had a bunch of people quitting on me or taking... I bought extra, though. I hired extra, I should say. Yeah, the staff room. Which is... I guess it's currently got a lot of people in it, including one of our janitors. I think that was something else that I was expecting to do over here too, was add another staff building, so they don't have to walk all the way across the park. This is a very, very busy and popular place. Oh hey, we've actually got a mascot at a mascot stop for once. That's nice. Gulpy! Hot dog squad. But what can you get at a hot dog squad? You can get a hot dog with nothing on it. No one's getting hats. You see enough people with them, though. Wasn't this one Untamed Fox Coffee? Which was the one? I thought I had a couple of them. No one's working here. No one's working at that one. Blame Timmy. Yeah. Untamed Coffee. There we go. That was the one. You can get an Americano, but no sugar or milk or cream. double espresso. It's just it. It's just coffee and espresso. You can get decaf. $6 for decaf. No sugar, no cream. No, man, I should be doing something with these. Use the same prices and extras for all shops of this type. Oh, okay, I gotta remember that because that's gonna be... Can I see like a more... So vendor salary, monthly running costs. Let me come in here. It does add to the running cost. And especially if I'm not bumping up the price for them. This one is already completely unprofitable. Negative almost $2,000. So, you know, probably not worth doing that. The ones that are very popular, those are the ones that I should maybe consider doing the extras for. Like this one is lifetime profit of 2,000. So this chief beef is offsetting the unprofitable coffee place. But this is, you know, where I'm actually making a profit, that's where it would behoove me to add to them, I think. Really? Well, we've kind of already got a trapped audience over here. I don't know if anyone else saw this earlier, but since I have put this gate down, people are coming here and they are being left in the forever zone. They don't look happy. They're stuck. So, I mean... You can close the exits, though. How do you... I don't know how you would do that. The only way I could think you could do that, Doge, would be to have people come in and then remove the exits. So you wouldn't get anybody new coming in, but you would have your captive audience who would just constantly be walking the park. Because I don't think you can keep people here that long. Only 12 people have used an ATM. Only 12 people have decided to use that for more money. He's heading to the staff building. He's heading to the social club. My pay is pretty good. Everything's alright. Where's he work? Employment. Free roamer. Okay. Picks up where he needs to pick up. Yeah, this is the aeronauts. It must be for the plane. Nope, that's Wild Blue. I don't know what ride that is. Flat ride. Planet Carnival. With high-priced toilet food. That could be, actually. If you just keep people in a ride forever. Since these are paths, I suppose you probably could put things there. Attached to them. I don't know, I've never tried that. Gumball Machine. Anyone ever been to the Gumball Machine? 3 people. We've lost some money on it. Not something people want, but that's okay. I am playing with unlimited money. And right now we're in the hole for 25 grand. So, obviously... I'm not too worried about that. We're just here to have fun and make something nice. It's been a well, I guess it's been a year since I've played this, so kind of forgotten all the things that I've put in. But man, putting these bushes and flowers and everything down, that takes a while. Takes a while, but it looks nice. So here, let's go from the beginning. Let's just go about 2 hours. In fact, I was gonna start going over to Monster Hunter. I just finished my Riviera area. Oh, people have actually started coming down this way. That's good, because this area needs a little bit more attention. It needs people buying stuff. I think they're all coming this way so that they can go join the flow heading into that land. So that area is about to get very busy. If we come back over here, the park proper, you come in. That's a nice framing. I like that. I wish I could look around a little bit better. This area, that's kind of boring, but we'll get there. Eventually. It'll be interesting. Come through here, the Planet Coaster deal, and right here in the midway, this is going to be so busy. This is just going to be so busy once I get this area built up over here. Light of the Valkyries. Very appropriate for this amount of people. Still not sure. I think I can find some banners to maybe hang from the monorail here. 'Cause that's a little bit, a little bit dull, a little bit boring. Okay, I did put the water in, so now the bridge actually has something. Meet the little jester animatronic. Walk in. A lot of people coming through here. Not a lot of people staying in Bavaria town. Coming over here to line up. This is maybe excessive, how much spacing I left for this. This is one of the longer lines in the park, I think. Yeah. Strange that there's a huge line, but nobody's actually waiting for a ride. Do we even have anyone riding right now? We've got one. Two. Okay. And a building that I did nothing with yet. I still need to put something in there so you don't just walk by and see glass. But this area, I'm kind of disappointed with this area. Like, I put a lot of stuff in here for people to come and enjoy. And, this is Ride of the Valkyries, so this is now the kids' ride. Yeah, anyway. But then we come through here into a much bigger, better area. Again, nobody is going through the shops. There are some rides out here. I was hoping that maybe we'd pull some people towards that. This, I feel like, needs a little bit of work, too. I cannot actually get to this hill for much, because that is the buildable area limit. But maybe I could put, like, some vines or creeping something along those pillars for the monorail, because it really does just kind of take things out. And the sewer, right, so this... Oh yeah, I've got these little dragon-lit things, whatever they are. This... I was going to have that water come out somewhere, wasn't I? Why did I do that? I think I just did it so that it vanishes into nowhere. Maybe. That was fun. We got the water wheel. The gate. Transition down here into a pretty open area. I'm not sure I like this. I think I will put some big trees here just to kind of block this area. As you go from having like the castle town, castle walls, the crammed together buildings, and then you look that way and it's just very open. And it's going to be too, because like I said, this is where the water is going to be, so I don't know what I'm going to transition to here in the middle. But walk through here. This is going to be a very crowded bottleneck. Probably not the best idea to have it like that. And this is pretty plain too. I'm going to have to do something with that wall. I still have to do decorations all out here. I do really want this hedge maze to work. I think I've got it. I think this actually does work. Streaming today, you mean? Or streaming in general? I've been streaming for about 2 hours today. But as a streamer, I've been doing this for about a year. And the last time I recorded this was, in particular, almost a year ago. Exactly. But that's okay. Because tomorrow is my YouTube 10-year anniversary. Still want to do something with that. Yep, a whopping 10 years. So anyway, that's gotta happen. But then, oh, why does the camera do that? Why won't it let me go down? Camera, what am I caught up on here? It was just fine over here before. There we go. Zoom. Okay. So now I want to look at this area, walking through here. Okay, so there's going to be a big pier building over here. You'll see that. Kind of transitions out of this castle-looking thing. I want to try and go sideways down this road. Yeah, I mean, that gives a little bit of an impression of a hill, sort of. Sort of, kind of. I want to block off the edge of the park there. Yeah, so this area will eventually be right around here. Yeah, me too. More views would be nice. But that's alright. Oh yeah, and then, so this little area, this area out here sort of became a catch-all for what was left of the fairy tale land stuff that I just didn't have anything for. But I do want this to be an area that connects in sort of an inner ring. So you'll have the outer ring transitioning between all the parks, but then I want an area inside here wrapping around the pole so that people can just go right across. This is still a major project. Man, it's kind of hard to think how long it has actually been and just all the things that I have actually done. I've actually, you know, all the games that I've played. I was actually thinking the other day about doing more of like the role-play games like Dragon Quest and all those older games. Dragon Quest was one of the first games that I did on the channel, and that was a long time ago, like 8 years ago. Like Fallout. I never went back and did Fallout 2, and Fallout was one of the first games that I did, and that was also like 8 or 9 years ago. Oh yeah, speaking of save, let's save. You know what I think I just did? So, I've got a thing when I do my Let's Plays. Oh, speaking of Momotaro Dentetsu, there is a game called Billion Road that came out that is pretty much exactly like that game. Like, it's a ripoff of the game. I thought about doing that. I thought about playing that. Well, right now I don't work at all. I was doing full-time work as kind of the warehouse IT guy. I did that for 5 years. But I quit my job back in October, expecting that I was going to do other stuff, focusing more on like YouTube stuff. I had a couple other channels I wanted to get into, and I had like some games I wanted to work on. I've had projects for years that I keep wanting to get back into, and I just don't. So right now I'm a bum, but I'm okay with it. I can afford to be a bum. I forgot what I was going to say. No, I'm not making money off of YouTube. I've had enough saved up so that I'm fine. But, yeah, I'm partnered with, well, I'm an affiliate with, Twitch, but I don't stream enough to make money off of it. And then I was partnered with YouTube until about 2 years ago, when all of the partnership networks got kicked out and started dropping people. So I don't make money off of YouTube. I thought about doing like a Patreon a couple years ago, but I haven't done that. So I don't make money off of this anymore. It's just a hobby. Yeah, I think it might have had to do with all the child policies that they did. I don't know, they really cracked down on the content and then the networks just dropped pretty much everyone except like the top, I don't know, I don't even know if it's 10%. It's probably like the top 1% channels they allowed to still make money off of video games, but yeah, I think a lot of the video game community has oh yeah. Well, and the thing about the ads on YouTube is that before, the ads were for partners. So like on my videos, I would have to do like the AdSense account, attach that, and then I could start making money. So then they'd start putting ads on the videos and whatnot. Um, and I don't know, probably a year ago, probably a year ago, I would say, they changed their policy completely. So now YouTube will put ads on your videos, even if you're not partnered, which means that the person with the videos is not making any money, and YouTube is just taking all of the money. With the partnerships, they would at least give you a little bit, but now it's just, yeah, unless you're partnered, you're not making any money, and they can just put whatever they want on your videos. So if I don't know if my videos have ads because I don't watch my videos with ads, but if my videos have ads, I'm not the one putting them on there. Well, yeah, a lot of people, I don't know if it's the same thing as what you're talking about, but there used to be a trend where people would do like an ad every 5, 10 minutes, something like that, and they would put like 30-second unskippable ads at the beginning of their videos. And so, yeah, you just saw a lot of ad content, and you still do in some of the long form videos. I don't because I use ad block, and even when I was partnered, I was totally okay with people using ad block on my videos too. So like I don't feel hypocritical about that at all. Um, but yeah, like the ad situation is a little bit. Really? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, yeah, I know what you're talking about, where they would do almost like the infomercial length uh, ads, where you basically watch like a small movie before you could actually see the video. Yeah. What I hate the most is when I'm trying to listen to music when I've got a let's or not a let's play a playlist of music, and it breaks up the playlist to run the ads, and it's not always between the songs either. Sometimes it'll interrupt the song halfway through for an ad. Again, that's not so much an issue on the computer because I have ad block there, but when I'm trying to listen on my phone or something, constantly have to skip the ad on my phone. Yeah. Well, I used to actually just use Google Music because Google Music had, like radio stations, but now that's not even that tolerable either. Ah, that sucks. It really just the whole monetization of everything on the internet has just really gotten out of hand. The Google Music app, is what I used to listen to. Um, the play music, I guess, is what it's called. Um, but instead of just searching for songs, they had stations, kind of like Pandora, where you could just listen to related music, like a radio station. And I feel like it had less ads in the way than YouTube did, but I don't know. I haven't listened to it in a while. Wow, Planet Coaster now has dubstep as part of its its lineup. Where do I stay at? What do you mean? What country? Oh, I'm an American. This is Flat Ride Music Electronic Planet Coaster. That's weird. Flat Ride Music Electronic. Okay, so it must just be a genre for all the flat rides, but this one, Planet Dubstep, Planet Euphoria, Flat Ride Music Orchestral coming up after a couple more electronic songs. That might be fun. Bumper Car Medley. New Park Speaker Music. Yeah. Well, you know, maybe tomorrow. We were talking about that earlier. Tomorrow is technically when it will be 10th anniversary. Yeah, I mean, if it was going to be a music stream, it would not be. It would be royalty free. It would not be stuff that people actually listen to. So load up the old Kevin MacLeod or something. But I was thinking of doing just like a special stream tomorrow of, I don't know, like maybe drive around in Truck Simulator again. What else? What did we talk about, Fox? I can't, for some reason, get my chat all the way back up to the top. GeoGuessr. Just something casual, and I could do something like that. The happy birthday song. So, I mean, it wouldn't necessarily be like a music stream, but you could just do something casual with the music going in the background. The thing is, though, American Truck Simulator, I really like the radio, but it's totally copywritten, so I couldn't play it. But I really like some of the radio channels that you can listen to. Planet Euphoria. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's ever going to be a singing part of this stream. No Man's Sky? I've seen it. Might be interesting. I saw it back when it was not much of anything, though. I know that they've added a lot to the game, so it might be more interesting. But I don't know. I still haven't really decided. Like, I like coming back to this game, but again, it's just kind of it's a really casual game with not a lot going on. It's a background game, I guess, you know? Like, I wouldn't expect a lot of people to be paying attention to me playing this game. It's not really that interesting. So, it might be something I'd like to come back to just on the side, or you know how, like, I was playing the Myst games, and then I would use Monster Hunter as kind of like the take a break game. Maybe I'll start using Planet Coaster as the take a break game. Just come in and add a few buildings, futz around. I don't know though. Like, you're right. It's been 2.5 hours of just putting this down. I think it's, excuse me, at this point it's probably better if I just do a lot of this stuff in like time-lapse stuff, but I don't know. Well, I mean, take a break from doing puzzles. Like, Myst got a little heavy for me sometimes. The latter games in particular. But yeah, the variations on a theme. Here we go. Sky Ace. Well, speaking of that, I know I started the stream a little bit later today. Do you want to go over to Monster Hunter, or do you just want to call it a day? I don't want to do another 4 or 5 hour stream like last week. I know that gets a little bit late for you guys, and that's a little bit long for me, but I guess I can give that a try again. I can give another Teostra a try. Only past 8. Okay. Well, why don't we do that then? I'll give another shot at hunting, because I don't think I've actually played it for a week. So, okay. Well, let's just do one quick hunt, and then we'll finish the stream. So, let me swap over. Let me save again, just because I'm paranoid. Oh, yeah, what I was going to say. Stream 1, Stream 2. Normally, when I do Let's Playing, I have 2 going, so that I'll record the latest one, so that I have the backup, just in case the latest one. Story of Seasons. Yeah. I had looked at that a while ago. I might do something with that. Is it? Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, the Stream 1, I think, was the first park. I don't think I was doing that in this one. So I think that very first park that I then redid for this one, I think I just saved over it. But oh well. Okay, anyway, so let me stop and restart the stream. We'll do a little bit of Monster Hunter real quick. I'll be back in a moment.